Hello YouTube world. It has been a while, but I have another one here for you that I want to review today. This is the Alpha Foxtrot Romulus. I really got this gun to be a backup gun to the Watchtower Apache, and I wanted something as close as possible to it, and I got this without breaking the bank. Good bit cheaper than the Apache, but very nice in and of itself. As you can see, this is not a stock Romulus. It has been changed a little bit. There is an Atlas trigger in here. There are a couple of parts from EGW in here, and this is actually a STI Gen 1 grip. This was better than the stock grip that came with it. It does have a Terran Tactical magwell also. I have fitted a Holosun 507 comp on here. I'll say more about that in a minute, but let's look over the gun here real quick. I am very impressed with this gun. I don't think you're going to find a better one for the money. This is as solid as it gets. You see the ports here. It is a very soft shooting gun. The slide is very smooth in and of itself, as good as any of the others that you'll find out there. I can't really say much about the stock trigger, as I never received this or tried this out stock. I bought it from a guy who had already had this done to it. What is in it right now, very good break. As you see, I don't have much take up at all. I had Randy at Randy's Performance Gun Works in Cary, North Carolina, do the trigger work on here, and he did a great job. But you see the take up, there you go. Let's check the reset. Hardly anything at all, and then it's ready to go again. So very nice trigger on it. I also had a nitro fin fitted to it. Not much had to be done to anything except right here. The little port that the old slide release goes into. Actually, the back of the nitro fin had to be curved off some to be able to pop in there. This was the original slide stop in it, and I did like it. I like the extended, but I just really like having a nitro fin. I fit them on all my competition guns. Looking at some of the little so-called negatives, if I had to say negative, anything negative about it, don't like that the grip safety was not pinned. This is very easy to disengage though, so that's not that big of a deal. I would have liked a wider rear safety. I still can reach it. It's a little stiff right now for me and for competition use, but that can be changed easily. I guess if there was a big negative on this gun, and Alpha Foxtrot is going to remedy this, but it's this optic cut. It is set for a RMS or a RMSC footprint. I don't know why you would do that with a bigger gun like this and want to put a small optic on it, as a lot of people are probably going to use this for competition. So there are companies out there that end up making a plate that converts the RMS to a RMR footprint. However, this plate here does not have enough depth, so we had to makeshift a plate to put underneath here. But I spoke with the people at Alpha Foxtrot, and they are making their own conversion plate that will convert this, and they should have it at the end of Q1 of 2025. Going back and comparing this to other guns, the fit on this gun is second to none. I've owned guns way past this price point. I have said this, and I don't really want to call it names, and that sound like I'm bashing them, but you name some of the big competition gun makers out there, and I'm going to tell you that there is no movement. There is no movement. I can even get a little bit of movement in my Watchtower Apache. There is none here. I've never had a gun, you name the company, I've never had one that was this tight. The fit there. Finish, I could do something a little bit different. I'm not a fan of the real shiny finish. Some people are. I would like it to have a little bit more of a rough look to it, or maybe even just a different color, but still very nice. I ended up getting my Watchtower Apache because of the Staccato XC, and I wanted a comped gun. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, this gun is as soft shooting as the Staccato XC. With reloads that I'm using, and when I use reloads in the Staccato XC and reloads in this, I'd say this gun actually shoots softer. I am going to have a shooting comparison video between this and the Watchtower Apache. Like I said, just wanted to give you a real quick review. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I just can't say much about the before gun and a true stock gun, so please forgive me for that. With this EGW kit and a little bit of adjusting, this average comes in right at 2 pounds, 2 ounces. I know that's a little bit lighter than the stock one. Another thing I would have liked is I would have liked a drilled and tapped mag release button, but that's easy to change out as well. But overall, extremely happy. Only issue I'm having with this particular gun right now is that this plate does need to be adjusted because it goes from higher to lower down here. It's pretty much impossible to get zero. So when you see my shooting video, I just want you to look at the groups. I couldn't get it to move down or move left at all, and so it just was all over, but it had close groups there, but it just wasn't zeroed in like I wanted it to. Also, to let you guys know, this is considered a 4.25 inch barrel, and then you have the comp on it. You will take a commander size spring inside this gun though, and the stock recoil spring comes at 11 pounds. I have taken this down to a 9-pound spring, and it still shoots everything fine. Factory ammo, reloads, or whatever. And so very happy with the purchase. I'm pleased as punch that I got a backup gun for about half the cost of what the Apache is. And you really don't want a super high dollar expensive gun just sitting in a bag that's only going to be a backup. But that's pretty much the purpose of this. But I will get out there and shoot it a little more often and than I normally would a backup gun, just because it is such a pleasure to shoot. Don't hesitate to ask any questions, and once again, I'd love for you to like and subscribe. Have a great day.